So back when I started Judo in 2018, I went to this dojo and it was kind of low level, I'm not gonna lie. We were going twice a week. It was in this basement. And most of the guys I trained with were like older, out of shape. Every now and then there would be more competitive guys, but the point is I wasn't getting my reps. I wasn't getting quality reps. The senseis weren't paying attention to me and correcting my form as much. So it forced me to kind of investigate how I can make my own improvement on the side. And I came across buying a grappling dummy. So I highly recommend people that really want to step up their technique fast and quantum leap their judo, kind of like I did, watch this video and basically do everything that I tell you to do in this video. So I had no idea what to do, but I bought one and I simply put a gi on it and I treated it like a real human being. This is super basic. If you don't already train, if you train judo or jiu-jitsu with a gi, put a freaking gi on your dummy. Don't train without a gi because you want to make your training as realistic as possible. If you want your techniques that you're working on a dummy to work on a real person, you have to treat your training partner, your dummy, like a real person. So what does that look like? That looks like training with intent, throwing with intent. Like if you're doing Osoto Otoshi, you gotta like put the arm like he's actually grabbing your top grip and like grab the armpit and like make it realistic. Like bring your head to the ground and like treat him like he's an actual partner and actually explode when you throw. And that's the only way you're gonna get better. You gotta treat it like it's a real person. If you're going for a Tai Otoshi, same thing. Like you can't throw like, and then, you know, go through the motions and then get frustrated when you're at practice and doing randori or nagekomis and you're pissed off that you can't land the throw you're working on. It's because you're not actually throwing the dummy with intent. Same thing with ogoshi. Like turn your head as well. Like don't just like do this. Like turn, like it's almost like punching through. If you want to, for boxers, that the guys who train to punch harder, they probably tell you to imagine you're punching through your target. Well, with judo, you want to look through. You want to look all the way behind you, like you're doing a 360. And look how explosive the throw is. Like. And guys, once I did this, that was like my breaking point. After I learned how to exaggerate and like overturn my head, I was landing more uchimatas, more hip throws, ippon seonagis as well. If you see Ono doing uchimata, it's almost like you're doing a cartwheel. So it's like, you know, you guys know the footwork. So it's like right, replace the right foot with the left. But like follow through, bring your head all the way down and do a freaking, I mean, I'm used to doing rolls, but you can also practice doing like a cartwheel like this. But I personally prefer to do the actual roll when you do like this. Boom. It's more realistic, look. And this transitions to my next point, which is just work on your 2 main throws. Max 3, but don't go more than 3. Because if you're only working on 2 throws, say you create like a little program for yourself, say, okay, this month, I'm just gonna throw my dummy 50 times every day with uchimata for a month, every day. I promise you, you will master uchimata. That's the type of program I set up for myself. And then the next month, I worked on main throw number 2, which was my Osoto Gari. And if you guys know anything about judo, Osoto and uchimata are very interconnected. If you have a good uchimata, by default, your Osoto Gari will be good. Because they're both like this. They both involve you doing that similar movement. But basically, the reason why I'm telling you to just focus on your main throws is because when you're fighting and you're in the heat of the moment, emotions are high, adrenaline is high, you're fatigued, your freaking forearms and your rear delts are burning from posting. You're not gonna have time or energy to focus on some fancy Yoko Tomonage or, you know, some sume, you know, some trick that you saw on an Instagram reel. No, what your primal instinct is gonna default to is your second nature. The muscle memory that you've been training with your dummy, doing the main throws. Trust me, you'll thank me later when you're freaking fatigued and you're in like the golden score of the last match and you have no other like thought running through your mind or energy to come up with another technique, all you can default to is your osotogari. So work on your osotogari every day and nothing else but that throw until you master it. And after you master it, then you can move on to throw number 2 and throw number 3 if that's your main. But it's definitely possible, guys. Don't believe what people say that training with the dummy is useless. It is useless if this is all you're doing, but I'm making these videos assuming that you guys are also going to the dojo and actually doing what you've been practicing at home with this guy on the real uke, on a real person at the dojo, because otherwise there's really no point. Yeah, it'll kind of help, but it's like, why if this is all you're doing and you wait till you have an actual street fight or other occasion to translate or to put the throws to the test, it's like you're learning at the time, you know what I mean? You shouldn't be learning at the time, you should be learning at practice. So imagine if you combine the two, an amazing at-home judo training routine with time at the dojo doing randori and nagekomis, taking turns throwing your partner, just like you throw your dummy with a real person. And that's exactly what I did for myself, and I created a one-on-one judo mentorship program for my subscribers and my Instagram followers. Yes, I do one-on-one coaching, and I have some clients that are getting amazing results. We're following what I'm doing. I mean, I give you guys enough information to do it yourself, but I get it. It can be overwhelming and confusing because there's a lot of other things that I include to really make sure you get success doing your own workouts. From nutrition to strength workouts in the gym, cardio, high intensity interval training, especially for competitors, people who want to lose weight. So if that's you, if you're interested in getting mentored by me and really quantum leaping your judo progress, book a call with me. It's the first link in the description, and we'll see if you're a good fit to work with me.